All right. So hello, Delta Project people. This is going to be your instruction video on the first task of the Delta Project. Sorry about sending it in a little late. I know I was supposed to send last week, but got a little caught up in the website creation and development. So yeah, but now that the new website update is launched, it should make your lives easier on knowing like what you need to add into each of your assignments. So it should, at the end, make more sense. Before I go in, just a couple of updates. The main thing to pay attention is we're going to move the Delta Project timeline back 1 week so that we have more time for advertising. Then you guys have more time to get a more crystallized method on how the um, how your workshops are going to work. So originally it was from July 13th to July 31st. Now it's going to be from July 20th to August 3rd. Sorry, July 20th to August 7th. Yeah. So that's the main thing to remember. I'll put that out in the chat as well, but make sure to work around that. So now onto our task. I'm going to share my screen. All right, here. So just to introduce you guys to it, this is a new website that has been launched, got launched at 3 a.m. today. So it's still relatively new. What you guys need to do is click on Delta Project when you log in. And then over here, there's going to be all information. You don't really need to focus on this. Click on this link or this link right here. I'll take you to a workshops page. And this page right here has all the workshops that you guys are going to be running. The names of the workshops aren't finalized. I just created these names because that's what I felt was the most relevant name for what you guys put in your application. But you are more than welcome, and you will actually have a area in this is a task to actually like change the name of your workshop. So feel free to do that. So what you're gonna do is find your workshop. If you're not sure, you can also click on it, and then in the mentor section, your name will be there. So that'll be what you look at. Nothing is there. All the uh, pop-ups look like this right now. What you're gonna be creating for the first task is the content for this pop-up. So you'll be creating the overarching phenomena, uh, the description, and your profile. Profile says coming on July 10th, but it's going to be due for you guys at the same time as the description, overarching phenomena. The only reason this is coming on July 10th is because I need some time to incorporate into the website and do stuff like that. So yeah. So now, each of you should have been shared a folder like a couple hours ago titled Workshop Documents. In Workshop Documents, you should find these folders. You're hopefully not going to see all of them. You should only be able to see your specific folder and templates folder right here. The main thing to remember is if there's any tasks, there will be a template that I want you guys to use. These templates aren't really that extensive. They're usually pretty simple. It's just easier on my end to organize the stuff in one template. So yeah. The first main thing to pay attention to is your resume. This is basically what we're going to display on the website. That's going to show that you guys are qualified to teach a workshop. And this is the format you're going to use. So it's loading. So some important things to keep in mind for this resume. First, obviously, edit these parts. So first on education, school. So in the first area, you're going to put your current school and then your graduating year. So for me, I would say Northwood High School, class of 2022. But on top of that, if you're taking any college courses through IVC or doing any summer camps at like UCLA, UCI, stuff like that, you can also add those in at the education area. Summer camps are right now kind of I feel like summer camps would fall more under experience than if you're taking like classes at any college. That would be more of like education, but that's what you need to do. If you are taking, for example, for me, I would write over here Irvine Valley College, and then my degree would be biotechnology. And I would write in my description that I'm working towards acquiring biotechnology certification by the end of the year. So that's what you would write here. If not, if your courses don't align with that, you can just write whatever subject the course you're taking. So if you're taking like a microbiome course, then you can write biology as the degree. It's pretty simple. In experience, this is where all your board positions and stuff with the summer camps, all of those things come in. So an activity, you would add the name of whatever you're part of. So it can be board for a nonprofit. It can be clubs. So like I would write NHS Biology Olympiad, and then your position. So uh, preferably for these three right here, it'd be a place where you have a board position, or if it's a summer camp, it would be more like a um, it would be more, let's see, it'd just be like student. You can write student. If it's a summer camp, if it's a selective summer camp, you can write student. And that would be the main thing for this part. And then awards, uh, you're not limited to one award. Uh, you can obviously add more to it, but awards would be like things you've received from your school and stuff like that that pertain to the STEM area. Oh, yeah. Also, to make it general, statement about this, the experience and awards should both be related to STEM. So, yeah. Uh, Now, an important thing to understand at this point is um, this first page, all this information must fit one page. There's no exception to that. It has to fit one page. But I do know that there's a lot of each of you have a lot of qualifications, which is also one of the reasons you guys were chosen for the project. So there's a second page that has additional information, and you can literally stack how much whatever you want and things like that. That just gives and these things don't really need to be related to STEM and stuff like that. They can also be related to anything that shows leadership skills and stuff like that. And this just helps parents. This just helps us show that you guys are really qualified, and it's just a good way to divide up the sections in a clean way that can be displayed on the website. So this is the main template. This is like the only assignment that you're gonna actually use a predetermined template. Your second part of the task of this time's task is the website information, which is what's going to be inputted on this right here. So this is really easy. Title, overarching phenomenon, description. That's all you need to do. Yeah, not much to go into this. In order to, when you are working on your assignments, what you need to do is make a copy of this and then move it into your folder. And uh, once you move into your folder, then start editing it. Uh, Remember on the ClickUp to click on review once you're done. The due date for the first task will be mentioned on the ClickUp. I think it's going to be July 8th at 11:59, or uh, July July 8th 11:59, or July 10. Wait, sorry. Let me just check this here. Yeah, the due date will be July 8th at 12 p.m. Yeah, sorry about the confusion, but July 8th at 12 p.m. So that's a Wednesday at 12 p.m. And that gives me enough time to update your information on the website by the end of the day so that we can start heavy publicity. Other than that, that's all I had for this recording. If you have any questions, feel free to text me. Uh, I'll, yeah, that's mostly it. Okay, see you guys later.